really quick workout you can do at home involving just the band. Brilliant piece of equipment, really cheap, really easy just to get off Amazon. Make sure you get a strong one though. And we're just going to start raising up onto toes and then down onto heels. So this might seem like a really simple exercise, but actually if you're doing it properly and involving the core and trying to keep a really good posture, shoulders back, you'll find it works not only your calves with the strength coming up, your glutes holding yourself together, your core keeping your upper body still, and shoulders back, meaning a good posture for the rest of the body. So really just concentrating on getting a nice slow rhythm going and feeling like you're in control of the tempo. So you're in control of how you come up, but you're also in control of how you come down. You don't want to kind of come up nice and strong and then just fall down. You want to make it a definite exercise. And we're just going to do a couple more of those. And on the next one, we're just going to stay up and just have a little balance. Just for a few seconds, just however long you feel comfortable, but just working those muscles, making sure again that you're in control of the exercise. And then on the way down, we're just going to do a little half squat. So I'll just show you from the side as well. We're still coming up onto the tiptoes, but we're just going down into a half squat. So not an over squat, but just sticking the bum backwards and then raising up onto our toes again. So really, really simple. Stick the bum backwards. I always try and say, imagine you're kind of pushing a drawer shut with your bum so that you go backwards and your knees don't go forwards. You don't want your knees coming over your toes. And again, just staying really in control of the movement, of the balance. And just a few more of these ones as well. So as you feel a bit more energetic and a bit more warmed up, you can start just moving your arms a little bit and just getting a bit of a deeper squat as well. So just all the way up, pushing up through the toes and then back through the bum. Nice straight back all the time. Obviously it hinges from the hips, but it should stay straight even when you're leaning forward with the head. You have a nice straight back, running from the shoulders to the hips. And just two more to finish off. Perfect, well done. I'm going to show you the next one from the side as well, because we're just going to do a kind of leg lift behind. So at the moment there's no squat involved. We're staying on the same leg, and I want you to really tell your brain to talk to that left glute, to tell it to lift that leg up behind. And what's really important here, as I'll show you from behind, is that you stay nice and straight in line with the hip. You don't want your leg coming across your body, which it might try and do because the band is obviously creating that resistance. So try and keep it going straight out in the same plane. Good, well done, just a couple more. And then just move on to the other leg, so exactly the same, but with your right leg this time. Pushing backwards, and again, try and keep it in the same plane. You can see my leg isn't coming behind the other leg. You can still see a gap in the middle. And that's really important, just to make sure you're using all your glutes to push against the resistance of that band. That's great. Well done, just a few more on this side, just so we even up. Again, I'm keeping my tummy strong, working. I'm not leaning forward with the upper body, just staying in a nice upright position, letting the legs and the glutes do the work. Good, so now we're going to add in our squat, and we're going to alternate legs going out behind. So squat down a little bit lower than you did before. You're nice and warmed up now. So just squat deep and push the leg out behind. Squat deep, push the leg out behind. Good. That's lovely, well done. As you start to work a little harder, I want you to start thinking about your breathing. So we're breathing in through the nose on the way down, and then a big breath out through the mouth as you come up. So you want to breathe out when you're kind of doing the main work. So it's nice, easy in, and then a big breath out as you push up and push that leg back. And that will really help keep your breathing steady and engage the right muscles. And just work a little bit harder every time you breath out, your muscles are contracting. That's good, well done. And just a few more. Perfect, well done. Have a little shake out. And then we're going to go into our side leg raises. So just going for our abductors here on the side. And just again, start with one leg. And literally just pushing against the resistance of the band. And again, really important, you'll see my upper body doesn't sway too much. It's really tempting to let it kind of drift out to the side to help take the strain on that side, but don't let it. Keep it in the middle. Keep your tummy working, your shoulders back, create that nice strong posture up top. And just lifting that one leg out. Doesn't have to go far, but make sure you're pushing against the band and keeping your legs straight all the time. Good. I'm going to swap onto the other side. Exactly the same, my upper body stays still and upright. My core is engaged. I'm relying on these muscles on my leg and my glutes to do the work of pushing that band out. I'm not compensating with my upper body. I'm keeping my legs straight. And just a nice smooth movement. Again, just think about your breathing when you're doing this. So breathing in, when you put your legs together, when you push out against the band, that's a good time to do your breath out through the mouth. And we're going to do the same as before. We're going to squat down and then alternate our legs. Squat down, alternate, I'll kick out, that's good. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So good, well done. You can get a nice low squat on this. Don't really mind what you do with your arms. I quite like holding mine still, so I'm not using them to help me. I'm making sure I'm using my tummy and upper body core to keep that upper body still. But it's up to you. You can have them on your hips if you like. But again, I like this position so I know they're kind of tucked out of the way and not trying to help. Good, so we'll just go for another 8 of these. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, have a little shake out because we're going to do something quite similar now. When you're together, your legs are straight. Legs apart into a squat. Step back, go with the other leg. So we're still doing a really similar thing of just pushing out against that band, but this time we're doing it in a squat position. So we're just targeting slightly different muscles up the legs and still the glutes as well. Good. So I'm leaning forward when I squat, but my back is still straight. And just keep that rhythm going. That's lovely, well done. Perfect workout to do on holiday. All you need to take is a band. You can fit in any suitcase. And you really only need 15-20 minutes of this. It's just wonderful. Really, really good workout. So we're going to stay down and just go with the left. Just tapping out and bring it back. So my right leg is bent. I'm in a squat position. Bum back. And try and keep this leg as still as possible so it's not doing the work, it's not helping, I'm not swaying, I'm keeping still and just pushing out with that band. You'll feel it on this side as well because that's got your weight. You're holding a squat on one leg, so both sides are working. And then swap to the other side. Try not to rest in between, just pushing out to the side, bringing it back, out to the side, bringing it back. That's lovely, well done. Good. Good, keep going. Keep that left leg bent for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Have a little shake out. And then we're going to move down onto the floor. So keep the band on and just lying down on your side. So start on your left hand side. Just get back a bit so you can see me. Legs in a straight line up through the body and hips stacked on top of each other. That's really important because a lot of people try and kind of lean forward or lean backwards. You want them completely stacked, still on top of each other. And then we're just going to slowly lift a leg. So again, just breathing out as you lift and then breathing in as you let the leg come back down. I'm not just letting my leg fall back down, I'm in control of the speed. But the bulk of the work is really being done when you're pushing your leg up, all on this outside area of the leg and the glutes. Really effective exercise. And you'll start to get a nice little burn at the top of your thigh. Round about now. So I've got my toes pointed, my legs straight, my head just resting, however's comfy. That's perfect, well done. Good. 4, 3, 2, we're going to stay up on the last one, and just little pulses with the leg, just pushing up. That's where you'll get the real burn coming. Really good toning happening, muscles fatiguing, that's great. For 6, 5, 4, 3, don't stop. We're going to go little circles backwards, just the side plate kind of size. Another 4, 3, 2, and then come forwards in your circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing, well done. Lie onto your back. So same leg, I just did my right leg. So same leg, I'm just going to lift up, pop it down, lift up, pop it back down. So I've got straight legs, pointy toes. My back is into the floor, my head is relaxed. My hands are just out of the way. Good, last 2 and last 1. We're going to swap legs and do exactly the same. Just about 20 on this side as well. So again, nice straight legs. The other leg doesn't leave the ground, just the one leg moving. My back's into the floor. My head's relaxed. It's a nice little breather, this one. I know it's still work, but I always like to put these kind of breather exercises in just to get your breath back. Good, just 4, 3, 2, and 1, perfect. So first we're going to come back onto the same side, but this time up onto your elbow. We're going to do the same thing but in a side plank. So legs on top of each other, knees touching, feet touching, and then just lift your hips up high. And then I just want you to push the band up if you can. If you can't, then just hold a plank, that's absolutely fine. But try and get the odd one in if you can. Just another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, well done. Obviously you can do more if you want to. We're going to swizzle round and do the other side. So we'll start with the plank on this side. Exactly the same, just 10 of these. Nice high hips, body in a straight line. And just pushing that band up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Rest your head in your hands. And off you go with those leg raises. So again, nice straight legs, straight body, hips stacked on top of each other, and toes pointed. And just push up against the band. Good, well done. Keep a nice straight body, don't let your hips move forwards or backwards. Keep it working, we're nearly done. Good. For 5, 4, 3, we're going to stay up on this one, and little pulses. Good. For 5, 4, 3, and then we're going to go forward circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep it up, 4, 3, 2, and then change to backwards for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Should have a nice burn by now. Good one. Well done. So we're going to do one more exercise with the band on our front this time for some front planks. So I'll just show you kind of back to the camera. What I want you to do is just come up into a normal front plank, and then we're just going to step side to side, pushing against the band. So I'll just show you side on, pushing, stepping out to the side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Well done. Really good workout. That has taken 15 minutes just using the band. Something you can do at home on holiday and really effective.